Hi, hey there. How are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree. Today we are sectioning off the kit Mermaid Universe by Amandine Jung. So what sectioning off means is taking some washi tape, and we're going to put washi tape around the border because glue is just slightly over the edge of where the drill field is on the canvas. And then we put washi tape on the top part of the film of the kit, and then that's where we cut, and then that's the section that we work on, if that makes sense. If that does not make sense and you're a visual learner like I am, then just wait and you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm having some allergy issues or something. The weather is really weird here in Ohio. It's lots of rain this week and everything. So I think for this part, I'm just going to put some fun music on and do a time lapse because I don't know, I'm kind of enjoying the time lapse right now in between my videos, and I don't know, I'm just really enjoying that. So I hope you are too. So let's put, this is the washi tape that I chose. It's like some fish scales or mermaid scales that are different colors that I thought would go well. And then I chose this whale with blue for the sectioning part. I'm going to put this on the outside border and then use this one for the sectioning part. So those are the ones I chose, and I got these washi tapes from Amazon. I will link it down below. It's like $10 for 50 rolls of all these different kinds, and they're so pretty. You can find something to match anything you're doing. So all right, let's get going with sectioning around the border. And I already measured how to section this part. How I do it, if you don't know, if you see people with a line of washi and then 3 more rows of washi, the way I do it is I take the long end of the length of the diamond painting and how many rows do I want to go up. Usually I don't really care about that. I just want to do at least 6 inches tall. So I will just take my measuring tape and I will measure 6 inches tall. I know that doesn't make a lot of sense because you want to do it kind of evenly with the number of the bottom down here. You can do it that way too, if you want to do 4 sections. So you would take this number and divide it by 4, and that you would go up that many times. But I just like to do 6 inches, and then the last row is what it is. That's just what I like to do, but you can do it either way. And then for the pieces that go down, what I do is I take the width of it, the width number, and I divide it in half, and I put that piece of washi tape down first, and then I measure this, and then I divide that in half, and I put that washi tape down. That might be kind of a weird way to do it, but in my brain that's how it works for me. So I don't know, if you do it a different way, let me know down in the comments, but that's how I do it. And I already figured out the numbers because I had to use the calculator on my phone. So I already have them written down and figured out and everything. So let's get Okay, welcome back. We have our kit kitted up. We have it sectioned off and washi tape around the frame. Now we are ready to start diamond painting, but we have to cut the section that we want to start by using some scissors to cut this section right here. Just gotta cut it. So some people use like an X-Acto knife. I feel much more comfortable using scissors and just cutting along the edge. And then I just bring this up. I have a cover minder. I'll put it on the other side. I don't have any like themed cover minders that will go with my kits. Okay. So I have a pen that I like to use. It's this one from Butterfly Effect Wares. Ever since I bought this pen, I have not bought another pen. All right, so we can get started in this corner. I like to start in the bottom left corner and go towards the right and go up. I don't know why, that's just the way I found that it works for me. I have tried working from the top and going down. I have tried going from like one side to the other side, but this is the way that I like to do it. I also like to work in a circle, like I'll go this row and then just keep going around the frame and do the middle last. Okay. I didn't end up putting any alcohol in these drills, so hopefully they don't give me too much trouble. Oh, I forgot, I need my computer because I'm going to do a like get to know me tag question. It wasn't anything that somebody tagged me in. I know people have done like things like this in the past. Where did I put it? There's like 100 questions. Literally 100 questions. However, I removed some of them because they were ones that I just didn't feel comfortable answering. But I didn't have anything like I did a kitten chat like 2 days ago. So, and I talked about like some recent things going on. So I was like, well, I'm not going to really have anything to chat about. So I thought maybe finding something to like some questions to answer and kind of like get to know me again would be kind of fun. So I didn't read all of the questions, but some of them kind of stood out to me, and those ones are the ones that I just like, no, I'm not going to answer. So some of them are kind of silly. The glue on this canvas is very sticky. But okay, let's get started with the tag questions. Okay, The first one on here is, are you named after anyone? And I am not. Not that I know of. My mom, she named me, like my full name is Brianne, and I go by Bree, but to my knowledge, I am not named after anyone. What would your parents have named you if you were the opposite gender? So I asked my mom this when I was a child, a long time ago. I asked her what she would name me if I were born a boy, and she said Jordan. So, not terrible. Have any of you ever asked your parents that or wondered? I'm an only child, so I wonder, like, did your parents end up having more children and then they ended up naming that child? Like, was it the opposite gender and they ended up naming that child that name? The next question is, when was the last time you cried? Oh gosh, I don't know. It could have been for any reason. It could have been I watched a video of an animal getting adopted or something. But or like, this is such a like loaded question too, because like, what kind of cry is it? Like, is it a happy, joyous cry, or is it a sad, grieving cry? Like, what kind of crying are we talking about? Okay. So, sorry I can't fully answer that, because honestly, I cry at everything, and it could have been for any reason, to be honest. I am just a crier. Do you have kids? If not, how many do you want? No human children, and no, don't want any human children. We have pets. We have dogs and we have cats, and those are considered our children. If you were another person, would you be a friend of yours? I would hope so. If I came into, like, if I crossed paths with me, if I was somebody else and I crossed paths with me, I would hope that I would be a friend to me. That's a good question. Or maybe I would see what other people see. I like these symbols. They're very clear. Very clear, very easy to read. Okay, do you use sarcasm a lot? And if I did not use sarcasm, I don't know how I would make it through life. Sometimes my sarcasm, like, people don't catch on because I really have a dry sense of humor as well. So with a dry sense of humor and then including sarcasm with it, and if somebody doesn't know you very well, it could be taken the wrong way. So sometimes I have to watch myself, especially around like new people at my job and stuff like that. The next question, let's see. What's the first thing you notice about people? I want to say hair, and then I immediately go to shoes. I don't know why, but I immediately will go to their shoes and see what kind of shoes somebody's wearing. Is there something that says something about a person that like checks out your shoes? I should look that up. Because like when I give instructions to a coworker, like where somebody is sitting in our lobby, yeah, they have a black shirt on and green pants, but they are wearing but they're definitely wearing New Balance shoes or something like that. Like I can just remember what kind of shoes people have on. It's weird. What is your eye color? My eye color is dark brown. Okay. Scary movies or happy endings? I'm going to say happy endings because I don't like being scared. However, I do watch a lot of true crime, but I don't think that really is the same. So, although it can be kind of scary, true crime can be scary. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to say happy endings. Favorite smells? Anything fruity and fun. I don't like anything that smells like musky or floral. I don't want it to smell like a funeral home. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? I don't know exactly because I've been to Mexico and I've been to California, and I'm gonna have to say, I guess, Mexico. I don't know the distance though, like in miles or kilometers or anything. So I can't say for sure 100%. Do you have any special talents? My special talent is being awkward AF. Like, can I make a situation any more awkward? Yes, I can. I bet I can. That is my special talent. I don't know what it is about me, but like if I want to talk or something to a group of people, I get real like I get real like jittery, and my heart starts going really fast, and all of a sudden I can't talk and I don't sound like me. And it's like my anxiety is just going. So, yeah, my special talents are like ruining special moments, not understanding the punchline of a joke. Not getting a reference from a movie that everybody else gets. Just being really awkward AF. Okay. Where were you born? Technically, I was born in a hospital. I don't have to say like where, but it was in Michigan. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? Well, I would love to be fluent in Spanish. We as in my wife and I, we go to Mexico quite often, and we would like to continue to go to Mexico quite often, and I would love to be able to speak Spanish so that I don't look like a fool and expecting them to speak my language in their country. Like, if I continue to go to Mexico so often, I should be the one that learns the language. I shouldn't expect people that live there to speak to me in my language. That just seems wrong. So, yes, I should really start learning to speak Spanish better. I can go on a whole tangent how I feel like my family did a disservice to me by not teaching me Spanish growing up, since I am of Latina descent. So, but I won't go into it now. Okay, so moving on. What are your hobbies? Well, obviously, I like diamond painting. I started diamond painting in August of 2021. I started doing it, and I just really haven't looked back. I slowed down a lot in the past like 6 months. I've gotten really stressed out. Some things were going on in my personal life. Nothing like serious or anything like that. Just needed to make some choices so that I wasn't putting too much on my table, I guess. Is that how you say that saying, I guess? And kind of just get back to where I was, like what diamond painting did for me when I first started. It helped me relax, and it brought me joy, and I want that again. And then starting my YouTube channel, I really enjoyed doing that, and I want to get back into that, and that's what I'm doing now. It's just a slow process, and I've made some really great friends in the process of, doing YouTube. Like my best friend Laura, would never have met her without doing this. So And Laura is amazing. Like, she puts out videos consistently, no matter what. And I just strive to be more like Laura. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Diamond Paintings by Laura, who I will link down in the description so that you can go follow her if you haven't already or you don't already. A lot of you that follow me probably already follow her. So, because she's better than me. All right, we're done with that color. Speaking of Laura, did you guys see her logbook that she put together? She did a video of planning her kits for the next 3 months. She always does this every quarter, where she plans her kits for the next 3 months. She's so organized and good like that. We strive to be like Laura. But anyways, so I wanted to do a book similar to hers because, you know, I did admit a few months back that I try to copy Laura and I want to be like Laura, like how she diamond paints and how she does everything. I want to be like Laura. So, but I did not copy her book, her journal, even though she gave me the link to go get the same book. I did not copy her, but I got a different book to do something similar. I know that I cannot diamond paint the same amount of kits as she does. Like, she can put like 3 to almost 4 kits out per month, and I'm not there. Like, I can't do that. I wish I could, but I can't. So I got, let me just put this to the side for a second. I got a monthly planner that looks like this. I put this paper clip there for a reason. I can't remember why. So I got this monthly planner. Let me see how you guys can see it right now. Okay, so I got a monthly planner. It's just the months. Oops, didn't need you to see that paper. But this was March, which we're not in anymore officially. But what I was thinking I could do, so here we have April, and we're starting this kit, which is Mermaid Universe from Oraloa, and I unboxed it and kitted it up on the 1st. And what's today? Today's technically the 3rd. I started it on the 3rd, and then I think I'm going to print out a little picture. I'm not going to use the one that came with the kit because it's really big, but I'm going to print out a picture, possibly. I don't know. We'll see about the picture it came with. And put it in here. And I don't know if I'm going to use these notes here or cover them up, because I do have a label maker. And I'm going to do something on the side with the lines about like what the kit is and all the information about it, or something over on this side. I haven't completely got everything figured out, but I thought it was a good idea because there's lines, there's a dot grid over here, and then here's May, and then the same thing. I thought that was an okay idea. It's not exactly like Laura's, but I mean, I can't be Laura, you know? Anyways, I also have the logbook from Oraloa, which I could use as well. And if I could find it, I would show you it. But let me pause. I think I know where it is. I'll be right back. Okay, so I can't find that log book, but I will put a link to it down below if you're interested in looking at it. All right, the next question is, do you have any pets? Yes, we have 5. We have more than that technically, but I'm just gonna say 5. So we have 3 dogs and 2 cats. The 3 dogs are 3 pitties. If you can't tell, I love the pitties, painting with pitties. Although most of the time it's like painting with kitties. Because I have Tonks up here a lot of the time, which is one of the cats. And then we have a lot of fish, and technically they are pets, but there's so many of them that I don't think I could count. I do have 2 betta fish, so I have 2 aquariums, and each one has a betta fish in it. And then my wife, she has 3 aquariums, so she total in 5 aquariums, which is kind of a little bit extra. We don't really need that many, but we really enjoy having them. Do I have any siblings? So short answer is no. Long, dramatic, drawn out answer is technically yes. So this is kind of a crazy story-ish. So I found out, I would say 12 years ago, when my father passed away. And side note, I don't have a relationship with my father, or didn't have a relationship with my father. Like, never knew him. That's part of my history, back trauma. So anyways, he passed away, and I was left with all of his stuff. And turns out he had another child, which was a girl, and she was older than me by like 6 years. So I do have a half sister, but I don't know her. I don't know where she lives. I don't know anything about her. But I was raised as an only child. So that's kind of crazy, isn't it? I need a drink real quick. What did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a veterinarian. And that obviously did not happen. And I am okay with that. I am not like upset about not becoming a veterinarian or anything like that. I am okay with like where I am. I mean, you kind of gotta be, because I feel like right now where I'm at, in my age, I don't want to go back to school and like do anything over. Okay. Who was your first best friend? I don't feel like answering that. Also, I don't really know. I was a very odd child. So, and I didn't really have a lot of friends growing up, so I honestly don't know who was a best friend and who wasn't. So I feel really awkward answering that question. How tall are you? I am 5'6". What is your least favorite thing about yourself? What is my least favorite thing about myself? Why would somebody ask that question? Like, why would you want to think about something that you don't like about yourself? Yeah, that's not a positive question. I don't want to answer that. What is hard about being a parent? Why would they asked before if you are a parent? I am not a parent. I am a dog mom. So I guess the hardest thing about being a dog parent is not knowing when like they are seriously sick, because they can't tell you. They can't say like, hey, I feel really effing sick. I need to go to the doctor. And you can't tell them, hey, don't bite the doctor. Because that's bad. So I guess that is like a hard part about being a pet parent. Another thing about being a pet parent, at least in Ohio, is that pets are looked at as pieces of property, not like family members. That hurts a little bit. All right, let's go on. Where was I? How many countries have you visited? I guess only 2, 3, if you count United States. I have been to Canada and I have been to Mexico. I haven't been anywhere else that I can think of. So 3 if you can count the one you live in. What was your favorite / worst subject in high school? My favorite subject was art, because the friends that I did have, they were in that class as well, and it was a class where you could be yourself and be creative. And my worst subject, I don't know if they mean worst or like the as in like you did the worst, or worst as in least favorite. That would be like the economics class. I hated that, like the business economics. I really didn't like that. It was a lot of math. Okay. What is your favorite drink? I need a drink right now. Hold on. Okay, so this is gonna sound silly, but I really like water. I can't have carbonated drinks anymore because I take a medication for my migraines that like I can't feel the fizziness. So there's like no point in trying carbonated drinks anymore, or getting carbonated drinks, because I can't feel the fizziness. But yeah, coffee. I have been drinking mushroom coffee for a few months now, and I really like it a lot. It feels like it has a lot of benefits, and whether it is like a total like messing with my brain and making me think that or not, it's working. So yeah, I'm liking and I'm enjoying the mushroom coffee, and I think it tastes good too, and it has half the caffeine in it than it does on a regular coffee. And so later in the day, I just need like that pick me up, and mushroom coffee does that for me. So I like that. Okay, favorite animal. Oh gosh. Well, this is gonna be tough. If we're talking domesticated, oh god, I can't pick a favorite. This is gonna, no, I can't, because I love my pitties so much, but I also love Tonks a lot. Tonks is like my soul cat. So I can't pick a favorite. And then if it's a wild animal, I don't know. God, there's so many wild animals to be like obsessed with that are just so awesome. Like elephants are awesome. Lions are awesome. I really love watching the lions when we go to the zoo. Bonobos are one of my favorites to watch at the zoo. They're just so comical. Here comes Tonks now. She knows I was talking about her. Okay, favorite perfume. I have really honestly stopped wearing like perfumes and stuff ever since my migraines have gotten really, really bad. So bad to the point that oh my goodness. So somewhere in there my camera died, and I continued to answer questions and did not realize it. I only looked up and realized that my microphone wasn't lit up anymore, and then I happened to look at my phone, which is my camera, and my phone wasn't recording. So I think the last question I answered was favorite animal, so we'll go from there. The next question was favorite perfume, and I do have favorite perfume. They don't make it anymore, and I don't know if you even call it a perfume. It was more like a body spray, and it was from Victoria's Secret. And honestly, right now at this exact moment, I cannot remember the name of it, but they don't make it anymore. I have an empty bottle. Like, it's not completely empty. It's got very little in the bottle in my bathroom right now, but it smells so good, and I wish they would bring it back. But yeah, it was that one, and I always got so many compliments on it. Oh, I can't remember the name of it though. But anyways, that one was my favorite, and I could probably still wear that one if they had it available, because it wasn't so bad that it would affect my migraines. But for the most part, I won't wear anything because of my migraines. All right, so next question is, what would you or have you name your children? Again, don't have children. What sports do you play or have you played? In middle school and high school, I was on the swim team, and I was on the softball team, and I was on the soccer team. So, yeah. do what you like with that information. Who are some of your favorite fashion brands? So I'm not that type of person that likes fashion brands, or wears fashion brands or anything like that. You'll catch me wearing Cherokee workwear 3 to 4 days a week, in my scrubs. That's what I am comfortable in. It has my name embroidered on the top. But otherwise, I embody the style of a 40-year-old woman that likes to stay home with her cat. So yeah. Favorite memory from childhood. Oh goodness, that just came out of nowhere. I'm gonna skip that question. How would you describe your fashion sense? Okay, I just answered that. 40-year-old woman with a cat at home. Okay. What phone do you have? That's a weird question. Do people like still ask those things like, oh, are you a Apple user or Android user? I have an iPhone. My wife has an Android. Her phone does take amazing videos and pictures. They're like way better than mine. I have an iPhone 14 Pro, and hers does way better than mine. I think she has like an 8K on her phone for video. And I think mine's only up to 4K or something. I don't really know. But and the picture quality on her phone is amazeballs. I need to take a drink real quick. Okay, so I didn't charge my phone completely all the way up. So I only had enough battery for maybe like, oh, here comes Tonks. You might not be able to see her, but she wanted to look out the window. I only charged enough battery to kind of answer a few more questions and end the video. But I am going to continue diamond painting this square, and then next week we'll see how far I get on this. So I'm going to answer just a couple more questions, I think. No, I think I'm going to end there because I'll answer more questions next week. There's 100 questions here and I'm already past the halfway mark. So we'll answer more on the next one. But I think I am going to end this here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today during this WIP and chat, and doing all the sectioning and everything. Let me know your thoughts on the monthly planner and logbook type of thing, what you think about that, what should I do? Yeah, but okay, Tonks, if you heard that little chatter. Anyways, she's so cute. Thank you again for hanging out with me today. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. I would really greatly appreciate it. Give this video a like and make sure that you hit the bell for notifications so when I do upload more videos, you will be the first to know about it so you can watch it. I'm going to try to put up 2 videos a week from going forward for right now. Right now I'm just like, I don't know exactly which days, but I think 2 videos a week is a good starting point for me, if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, I am going to go now because I always drag out these long outros and I'm always really awkward about it. Just like I said earlier, I can be awkward. You need me to be awkward? You need something to be awkward? I'm your girl. All right, I'll talk to you all later. Bye.